Hello, welcome to Polyphonic Press. My name is Jeremy Boyd, and today I'm going to be reviewing the new album by the Sheepdogs, simply titled The Sheepdogs. Here we go. So the Sheepdogs are a Canadian rock and roll band. They've been around for a while, kind of struggling a little bit, but a couple years ago, Rolling Stone magazine had a contest where you could actually submit your songs to the magazine, and if enough people voted for you, you would get selected to be on the cover of the magazine. And the Sheepdogs actually won that contest, and really they became a household name, which is really cool because they are really an authentic rock and roll band, but yet everyone seems to know who they are, even in this age of like Nicki Minaj and Lady Gaga. A real true rock and roll band seems to be in the mainstream and doing quite well. And this is their fourth album overall, and their first one since that Rolling Stone contest. This album starts off with a song called Laid Back, and that's pretty much what this album is. It's a slower, straight-ahead sort of rock and roll song. This is really the sound that the band has become known for, that really rootsy southern rock and roll, even though they're from Saskatchewan. Especially, with the way that Ewan Currie really has that sort of half-assed southern accent in his vocals, really influenced by bands like Lynyrd Skynyrd and the Allman Brothers. The one thing that's interesting on this song is the chorus. It's sung in unison by the whole band, and it really kind of sounds like a chant, sort of like a cheering at a sports event or something like that. It kind of takes the song from a typical rock and roll song and just gives it that little bit of edge where, you're not really expecting it, but it really suits the song pretty well. The song Never Gonna Get My Love is a bit of a country song, especially again with that half-assed southern accent that Ewan Currie sings with. You really get the flavor that these guys have a lot of influences from the southern United States. The thing that I'm noticing about this band is they like to change the feel of the song in the chorus, and this song is no exception. The song goes from this kind of country vibe to the chorus where the drums do this sort of military kind of snare drum thing, and it's really cool and it really sounds interesting. It's really not expected when you hear it. But by the end of the song, you're sort of wanting to hear this more. It really becomes the hook, even though it's unexpected. By the end of the song, you're really wanting to hear it more, and you're sort of waiting around for it. This song really stood out to me and really made me respect this band even more because they sort of changed motifs a little bit, but still remained in the confines of what they're known for, and sort of playing on the line a little bit, but still being able to pull it off. The first single from this album is a song called The Way It Is, and it really is a perfect single. It's hooky enough that, a lot of people can enjoy it, and it's still got a bit of an edge with the electric guitars where, rock fans can really enjoy this song as well. It plays on many different levels. I really do think that this song could be a big hit for these guys. If enough radio stations do play this song, like I said, it's catchy enough, and I really think that it's time for rock to make a comeback in the mainstream. It's being crowded by a lot of pop artists right now, like I said in the beginning, and it's really nice to hear bands like the Sheepdogs and Alabama Shakes and really good rock and roll sort of make a comeback. And it gets tiring after a while hearing all the sort of fakeness of pop music when bands are really doing some genuine stuff. And I think it's really time for this type of music to really make a comeback. The song Sharp Sounds is another standout for me, and the reason that it stands out so well is yes, it does have a lot of electric guitar on it, and the electric guitar is really well done. But the thing about it is the melody guitar is actually a steel guitar played with a slide. And really that sound isn't heard very often anymore. It just gives a little bit of hint to like really old blues and sort of salutes that style of music. And you can tell that they really respect that kind of music and they're just sort of paying homage to it, but sort of doing it in an updated way with, heavy guitars. The album closes with another kind of country song called It Ain't Easy to Go. This song really closes the album out nicely, and again, it has that chant-like vocals that's heard on the first song on the album, and sort of bookends the album in that sort of way, sort of unofficially, I guess. I'm not sure if that's exactly what they were going for, but it really sort of happened that way. And it's a great sound, and not many people are doing that kind of thing. And it really works for this band. Particularly the guitar solo on this song is really a standout for me. Some really nice, beautiful work. That sort of counterpoint with the heavy electric guitar mixed in with the slower song really blends in nicely. The album's production is pretty well done. It was produced by Patrick Carney from the Black Keys, as well as Austin Scaggs, who is actually the son of Boz Scaggs, who's sort of a session musician, guitar player known for... He was in the Steve Miller Band as well. He had a couple hits on his own. But Austin Scaggs seems to be coming into his own as a producer. It's mixed in a very lo-fi kind of way, almost giving it a vintage feel that's kind of like the 1970s a little bit, which is pretty perfect for this genre of music. The only complaint that I really do have is the vocals are a little distant. They could have been closer in the mix, brought up a little bit. They kind of seem a little far away, and it feels like he's singing on the top of a mountain. While the rest of the instruments are pretty close and present, the vocals sound really far away. So it really kind of doesn't balance too well. I would like to hear the vocals a little more present and a little more up front in the mix. But that's really my only complaint with this album. I really did like it, so for that reason I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. So anyway, that's what I thought about the album. Let me know what you guys think in the comments or with a video response, and I do appreciate you guys helping me out a little bit, giving me some ideas for albums to review. Please keep these suggestions coming because I do take them into consideration. I've gotten a couple people to thank. Thank you to Rocker JCC and my friend John for suggesting some albums. So I've got a good idea of what I want to review, but please keep them coming. And I guess that's about it. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.